I believe it would be right for us all together to seek ways to end hostilities and to find ways to reach an agreement for all parties to the conflict, so that the interests of Iran could be ensured on the one hand, when it comes to its peaceful nuclear activities, naturally, peaceful nuclear activities. I'm also talking about peaceful nuclear energy and the peaceful use of nuclear energy in other areas, as well as ensuring the interests of Israel in terms of unconditional security of the Jewish state. That is a subtle matter. And certainly, we should be extremely careful here. But in my view, overall, such a decision could be reached. As you know, back in the time, we started implementing a project in Iran that was launched by German companies, and we built the Bushehr power plant. German companies left. Iranians asked us to follow up on that project. It was a difficult task because it was started by German specialists. It was their design, and Rosatom made a great deal of effort in order to adjust this to the Russian design. Nevertheless, we succeeded, and this unit has been operating successfully. We signed a contract to build 2 extra units. And this is a work in progress. Our experts are on the field. We're talking about over 200 people. And we agreed with the Israeli leadership that their security will be ensured. Overall, I believe that given the plans of Iran to keep on developing the peaceful nuclear program, I'm talking about the areas of agriculture that is applicable, as well as medicine and so on. But this is not nuclear energy. As well as nuclear energy, together with Iran, since we have this high level of trust between our countries, we have established very good relations, we could keep up with this effort and ensure their interests in this area. I would not delve into details, there are a lot of them. And all these details were discussed by us, both with the Israeli side, with the American side, and certain messages were sent to our Iranian friends. And overall, the interests of Iran in peaceful nuclear energy can be ensured. At the same time, we could lift concerns of Israel when it comes to its security. In my view, there are such options. Once again, we have outlined them to our partners, the US, Israel, and we reached out to Iran. We do not impose anything to anyone. We simply say how we see the way out of the situation. But certainly it's up to the political leadership of all these countries to decide, primarily Iran and Israel.
You've got a strategic partnership treaty with Iran. It doesn't have a provision on mutual defense, but still, given the acute nature of the situation, would you be willing to provide Iran with new types of weapons for them to be able to defend against strikes from Israel? You know, in the past, we proposed to our Iranian friends to work together on air defense. Back then, they didn't show a great deal of interest, and that was it. As for the treaty that you have mentioned, the Treaty on Strategic Partnership, it does not have any provisions on defense. Secondly, and third, our Iranian friends are not asking us for that, so there's nothing to discuss. If you'll allow me a clarification, if I'm not mistaken, you've provided them with S-300 and also modified S-200. So Russia did play a certain role in protecting Iran. This is different, because our proposal was to work together on a whole system, not just equipment. Yes, we did discuss that in the past, but the Iranian side didn't show a great deal of interest. And our proposal, yes, there were certain supplies. We did carry out those supplies. This has nothing to do with the current crisis. This was just some regular cooperation in the military and technical field. It was under international law. We did not violate anything. Iran had never asked us for anything that would run counter to the international norms that Russia had subscribed to. We have always stayed within the bounds of international